Hello everyone. Today I will be explaining the concept of exception handling. So let's start. Contents. What are exception? Key concept in exception handling. Exception types, checked exception and unchecked exception. What are exceptions? An exception is an event that disrupts the normal flow of execution of the program. It usually occurs due to things like divide by zero, accessing a null object, trying to open a file that does not exist. In Java, exception handling is a mechanism for dealing with errors or abnormal conditions that might occur during program execution. And the program to recover from them gracefully, it involves words like start, catch, close, and finally, to handle exception in a structured manner. Why we need exception handling? Exception handling ensures that the normal flow of application does not break when an error occurs. By catching and handling exception, you can prevent your program from crashing and provide alternative solution or meaningful error message to the user. Next is key concepts in exception handling. First is try block. In try block, we can write a risky code. Next is catch block. Catch block handles exception that occur within the try block. Throw exception used to explicitly throw an exception. Throws keyword. The throws keyword is used in a method signature to declare that a method might throw one or more exceptions. Last one is finally block. The finally block follows a try block or catch block. A finally block of code always executes irrespective of occurrence of an exception. Using a finally block allows you to run any cleanup type statement that you want to execute no matter what happens in the protected code. Next, types of exception. First one is a checked exception and second one is unchecked exception. First is checked exception. Checked exceptions are exceptions that are checked at compile time. The Java compiler requires that your code handles these exceptions explicitly, either by using a try catch block or by declaring them with the throws keyword in the method signature. Examples of checked exceptions are IO exception, SQL exception, class not found exception. Next is unchecked exception. Unchecked exceptions are exceptions that occurs at runtime and are not checked by the compiler. They are subclasses of runtime exceptions. For example, null pointer exception, arithmetic exception, array index out of bounds exception, etc. Here is the program of checked exception. Here we write the package import java.io.star semicolon public class checked exception example. This line declares a new class named checked exception example. In Java, every program must be inside a class. Public static void main string argument. This is the main method, the starting point where Java begins running your program. Right? The try block contains code that might cause an exception. File reader file is equals to new file reader in bracket non-existing file.txt. This line tries to open a file named non-existing file.txt for reading. But this file does not exist, so Java will throw a file not found exception. System.out.println file opened successfully. This line prints a message to say the file was opened. But this line won't be executed because the file does not exist and the exception will occur before reaching here. Catch in bracket file not found exception E. This Catch block will handle the exception if the file is not found. File not found exception E catches the specific error. System.out.println in bracket error, the file was not found. If the file is missing, this line prints an error message. Next, the catch block is closed, the main method ends and the class ends. Since the file is missing, Java throws file not found exception, which is caught by the program and handled gracefully by printing the error, the file was not found. So the output is error, the file was not found. Next is unchecked exception program. Public class divide by zero example. This defines a class named divide by zero example. Every Java program starts with a class. Public static void main string argument. This is the main method where the program starts running. Try. The try block is used to put code that might cause an error. Int result is equals to 10 divided by 0. This line tries to divide 10 divided by 0, which is not allowed in math. It will cause an exception error. System.out.println in bracket result plus result. This line would normally print the result, but it won't run because the previous line caused an exception. Catch in bracket arithmetic exception E. This catch block catches the arithmetic exception catched by divide by 0. It lets us handle the error instead of crashing the program. System.out.